Back again with another tutorial. This time I'm going to be doing a tutorial on HTML and stuff, showing you how to do web designing and stuff like that a little more. Going in more in detail and order with this tutorial. Kind of showed you a little bit with my basics on HTML, a little bit how to get started, but I want to go in more detail, like go in order, kind of like in chapters a little bit, kind of like if you're following a book or something, how to go in, just to go in order from step by step on how to get started. And I'm going to do this in Notepad. If you have a Mac, you can also do this in TextEdit. So if you have a Mac, TextEdit and Windows, I'm going to do this in Windows because most of my subscribers are Windows users. So since I have more Windows subscribers, I decided I'm going to do this, showing you how to do this in Notepad inside of Windows. But like I said, do TextEdit if you have Mac, and just do the same thing because they're pretty much the same thing, TextEdit and Notepad. So I'm gonna go inside here. Okay, show you how to do this inside of Windows. This is my disguised version of Windows to make it look like a Mac. It's just a theme. So if you're wondering how come it still looks like a Mac, I just disguise it with the theme. If you want to know how to install that, I can show you that in another tutorial. But okay, let's go into TextEdit, which I already have it open. So right here, I mean not TextEdit, but Notepad. This is Notepad. So go inside of Notepad, and what you're gonna want to do when you're before we do anything actually with Notepad, we're gonna make a folder. You're gonna want to make a folder, and the folder that I made is called Example HTML Website. You'd want to call it whatever your website's gonna be. Whatever it is, so you would do this. Okay, mine's called Example Website, and then inside there, you're gonna want to create another folder called Images. This is gonna be for your images you can put in there. So far for this tutorial, I'm gonna be doing these 3 images. I'm gonna do a fav icon. I'm gonna show you how to make how to link to a favorite icon, and then I'm gonna show you how to do your header, how to get that to show up. And then I'm going to show you how to do Pixel Pocket Body. I'm going to show you how to do a basic homepage. Pixel Pocket Body is the background image. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay. So once we have created the folder and the files and everything, you're going to want to create your pages. To create your pages, the first one we're going to create is called the index page, which is going to be your home page. So you're going to go to File, Save As. Okay. And you can save this as index. .html. To do that, you're going to go instead of saving it as a text document, you're going to save it as all files, and then index.html. Okay, which I already did that. Okay, so it would show up my default. It would go to internet file, HTML file, which the default one is Firefox on Windows. I also recommend that you have more than one browser. So even though you like Firefox or the other good one, which is Google Chrome, I think that one's the best one, which is Google Chrome, have more than one. I'd say a good 3, like the basic ones. Like the basic one that comes with Windows is Internet Explorer. Just use that. I think also like Safari, use that one too. If you have like a Mac and you're using TextEdit to follow me in this tutorial, use Safari to check your files, because each internet each browser, they do recoding differently, because this is each browser is made different to read stuff differently, and some of them they update more frequently. Like Google Chrome, it's updating all the time, and like Firefox, that one's updating all the time and stuff, depending on what browser version you have. So try to stay as current as possible, and make sure that you make your website as current as possible with the latest browser and everything. With all of them, make sure they're all readable with all the different browsers. So make sure if you have more than one if you're trying to do stuff with websites. Okay, so you're gonna all files, save it. Since I already did that, I'll just go to save right there. Okay, do you want to replace this? Yes, and that's how you do that. And then next, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to have this inside your any page you're doing. Either it's your index page, which is your home page, or your about page, whatever page it is, this is what you're going to have. I'll put this in the description box so you can copy and paste this, put this on your web pages so you can get started. And I got this from Dreamweaver, because I use Dreamweaver to do most of my editing for HTML and all that, because it comes with this already on there. And it's a lot easier to use if you have Dreamweaver, but it's pretty expensive to have Dreamweaver. So, and you don't really have to buy any editing software to do all this. The only thing that makes it different between having Dreamweaver and this is that Dreamweaver is a lot easier than using Notepad, because Dreamweaver has a lot of shortcuts and stuff. It has like things inside it that does most of the coding for you, and it shows you what it is and everything. And with Notepad or TextEdit, you have to manually do all this. You have to manually type all this in and all that. So we're going to go into right here, and what we're going to do is once you have this, once you copy this from my description box of this video, you're going to go where it says meta right here, this one, and after that you're going to want to go to the next line, make an empty space right here, and you're going to want to, I'm going to show you how to add like a fave icon, show you what a fave icon is, okay? Is this you see this right here, this little home page thing where it says the title, which is the home page, and it has this little icon right there. This is like my website icon, and this is like an example right here that I was playing around with before I started this tutorial. So this is generally what I'm going to show you a little bit. You might have to do some changes to your background image to make it look right, because as you can see with the example right here that I'm messing around with, is off a little bit, because on my actual website which I'm using, which is WordPress, I have plugins and stuff, and I don't really use HTML. Well, I do use HTML, but it's not the only thing I'm using for my website. I'm using PHP coding, which is more complex than HTML. So I'm using both HTML and PHP coding at the same time. Then I have different plugins, and that's how I got mine to be centered and stuff. And then WordPress is like a script. It's different than basic HTML and basic PHP. It runs HTML and PHP together. Then it has different plugins for it. So that's what I'm using to do my website. But I based my website off of a HTML template, and then I changed that HTML template, modified it to work with both HTML and PHP. And then CSS and HTML, they go together. Like if you have the background image that I have here, it comes in like Cricut. If you're trying to do it in HTML, I say, when I show you later on in my later tutorials, I'll show you how to do all this, get it all centered and everything in CSS. It's a lot better to add the background in CSS, because you can get it to be centered. It's kind of hard to center it in HTML. It just comes in like all weird, depending on how you made it. Like this, I made it like this, but it's showing different because depending on the it's also the browser as well that makes it like Cricut a little bit, depending on what browser you have. They all read coding differently. So I say it's better to do it in CSS and then tell it inside of CSS. But I'll show you later on. Right now I'm just going to show you how to get started. Okay, so I show you the little bit of how to do this fave icon, how to get this to show up, this little icon. So that's what I'm going to get started doing right now. Okay, so to link that, I showed you right here, we're going to type this in this right before the title area. We're going to type in this coded right here, link. Okay, and then we're going to go to real equals, okay, shorts, a cut. Okay, make sure you add this, okay, and then shortcut icon, and then this, the quotation marks on top. Okay, you do that. Okay, and then next what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to header, which is header F equals, okay, and wherever it's located. So since where that image folder that I told you to create inside of your folder right in here, so where my example is, it's right here, my example website folder. HTML website folder. I put it in there, images. So it's going to be called header, and it's a PNG file. And what a PNG file is, it's a better imaging format, better than JPEG, because the images seem to come in better quality in PNG format. So that's why I do that. And a lot of sites with HTML templates, anything that you find, whatever you're messing with templates or whatever, you'll see that they'll have HTML, and they'll have like PNG files in there. Sometimes they'll have GIF files in there. So you just note when you're messing with HTML, when you're messing with websites in general, coding them, note that there's going to be different image formats. There's PNG, there's JPEG, and there's GIF and all that. And then like there's .psd. .psd is like for Photoshop. That's another image format that only opens up in Photoshop, and they don't really show up unless you save them into PNG or JPEG files if you're messing with PSD files. Okay, that's a little note there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to code where it is. So it's inside my images folder. So what I'm going to do is go in images, okay, and it's in that folder, and then it's called header. I mean, not header, but it's called a favicon. Favicon, yeah, icon.png, because I'm showing you how to do the favicon. Okay, and you close that with that, and then you do this. Okay. Okay. Usually you would close it out like this but right here with this you don't have to close it out. I think it doesn't work if you close it out like that. So just leave it like that. Okay. And then you go like this. Okay, for the title, whatever you want to call it, since it's your home page, and you would call it home page. Okay. And then you go to your body. Okay, and then on the body, what I'm going to show you is how to add the header. So you're going to do this. Actually, the body, you would do for a background image to do the body, I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to, we're going to do back, oh, no, hold on. We have to do it inside the body tag. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go to background, okay, and then equals, you can have it to be a color. If you want it to be a color instead of an image, you would do BG and then color. Okay, background. Okay, color, you can have it to be, I think you could do this. Okay, red. I'm just gonna see. Okay. Okay, you might have to put in like a number coding in order to get to show up. I'm gonna see if you could do this. Background color red. I didn't test this before I did the tutorial, so I'm just gonna see if this works. Okay, and then save it. File, save, and then I'm gonna go here. Okay, and then I'm gonna refresh this. So refresh it. Yeah, it's red, so you could do that. It's gonna be red now. Okay, so it's red. If you want it to be red, just make sure that okay, when you're like adding like text or stuff in, like, okay, it's red, so like it's red now. So say if you have a paragraph, well, first we're gonna do the font and then the paragraph. Okay, like font. Okay, and then you're gonna go to color equals, like say you probably might want to leave it black, but say like blue, just show you that you can change the color of the font. This is the coding for that. So you go to font, color, and then then you close it out like that. Then you would have like paragraphs. To do your paragraphs, it would be this paragraph tag. It's just a P. Okay. And then you type in whatever. I'll say this is an example website page, or example homepage used with I say basic HTML coding. I am showing my subscribers how to make websites in basic HTML. Okay, and then I'll just do another paragraph so you could generally see. And I should close this out, this paragraph, like this. Okay, like that. And then I am here to show everyone how to code in HTML because building a website is the thing is one of the best things to have if you want to get noticed online. Okay, and then close that paragraph out with the P. Okay, like this. Make sure I add that closing, this right there. Okay, so then I'll have that, and font color is going to be equals blue. Make sure I do this like I did with the red. Make sure I do that, because it won't show up if I don't have these quotation marks. Okay, and then I close out the font, so I close it out at the end. Okay, fonts. Okay, and then I'm going to add a footer information at the end. Okay, so what I would do is add like a header, which is it'll be a line at the bottom, so you can have header, which will be this. Okay, header, and then that, and then default header color will be white or black. Let me see when I do this after. Okay, and I'll show you later on how to do the copyright symbol. Copyright. Where it has a circle with the C in there, that little copyright symbol that you will see. Like I'll show you what it looks like on my website. Right here, it's this little, see, it has a little copyright symbol. I'll show you some of the little symbols in another tutorial. That's why I don't want to show you now, because I want to do a separate video, because there's different symbols. So I'll show you that. For right now, oops, open up the wrong one. For right now, I'm just going to just type it in the word copyright. Copyright. Since I started my website in 2009, I'm going to, and it's 2011. I usually do that. Okay, copyright 2011. Then I'll put like the website created by Brandon. Website created by Brandon Parker. And if you want to have links to other to the owner of it, or whatever you want to have a link, you could do this. A is the link tag, which is A, header, F equals, and then you go to HTTP, okay, and then pixel pocket media.com. Okay, you don't really have to have that. I'll just put it there. That, and then you do this, okay, and then you type in the name of the link. It's or you can have an image or the name of the link. If you want to have an image, you would do this, okay. Image src equals, okay, this, and then the name of the wherever the image is located, so it'd be in images, and then whatever it's called, so, whatever it's called, if it's say like pixel, whatever it's called, wherever it's called inside that folder. I'm not going, and you would, yeah, wherever it's called, and then dot whatever format it is, JPEG or PNG or GIF. You would usually do those three. but I'm not going to do the actual natural image because I don't really have I don't really put an image inside my footer, and then I don't really have that much images inside my images folder. But I just showed you the code on how to do images. If you want to link, like if you see the image and you put your mouse on it, it'll link to it'll be the link. But say if you just want text, you just type in the name of what it is. So this is webs my website. Okay, and you click on that and it'll take you to my website. So it would actually be this, and the A, close out that. Okay, when you're done. Okay, and that's that right there. Okay, I showed you that, and then the color. Okay, so I'll go to File and I'll go to Save. Okay, minimize this, then I'll go back to here. Okay, and then I'll go to here. Okay, I'll click this. Okay, and see, now that you see that it's in blue, okay, it looks kind of too bright on your eyes. You might want to add a background image. Just to add a background image, you would do this instead of color. So you go to your body, beginning of the body, where it has the color where it's red. You would change that. If you want to have a background image, you would go to spell this out as background. Okay. And then you go to equal, and you add your quotation marks, and it would be wherever it is, images, and mine is pixel pocket, not pixel pockets, pixel body .png. Okay, just like that. You would do that, and then you go to File, save that, just save this, okay, and it should show up. Let's see, okay, right there, okay. Oh, I think I might have forgot to add the quotation mark. Let's see if I did. Okay, yeah, I did. I forgot. Sometimes if it doesn't show up, make sure you add your quotation marks. Make sure you don't have spaces right here. Make sure you add the other quotation mark right there. Okay, because sometimes that happens to me a lot of times, and I think I did it right still, and I'm, like punching my head, saying, "What the hell?" Okay. See that? But it looks funny because the way I did my background image, so I would just leave it as the color. I just want to show you how to get a background image to show up. So I would just get rid of it because I'd probably get like I would say like if you have like where I have the black part right here and you made this, like if you made this in Photoshop, I'd say get rid of the center part, which is the part that has this funky design in there. Get rid of that. The way I did my background is based off of the YouTube layout. The way I have a YouTube layout, and I just copied it from that. Then I just made it to be the size of a YouTube layout. My content area of my website, which is this. So it's the size of a YouTube layout. All that right there. But I just get rid of this and put it back to a color. Okay. Put it back to the color. I'd say so to put it back to the color, just gonna go to BG and then color, okay, equals, and then I'd say let's try black. Okay, yeah, black. Oops, make sure it's not one quotation mark, it's the one with the two. Okay, and or whatever graph mark. Okay, right there. And this is paragraphs. I showed you that. Copyright. Okay, I showed you how to do a footer after. Okay, for font, remember that it's font, and if you want color to your font, with the font color will be black. But if you want a different color, make sure you go to font, and then do color equals blue like that. If you want blue, red, green, yellow, all the basic colors. Because on some stuff you would have like complex colors or colors that are not basic. I think you have to do like a special number coding, like 00X. I know like 0000 is all black, and I think like like FFF or something like that is like white, but I'd say just try to stick with the basic colors because you could type it in and you don't have to remember the coding numbers because they're really or coding codes because they're really hard to remember. It's like almost impossible. There's like so many out there that it's just impossible. So that's why search for it. If you're having trouble changing color to the color you want, just try search for it in Google somewhere because for like HTML color codes or something like that, and font color codes or something. Even like for the background, if it's not a basic like black, red, yellow, and you might need to do the funky coding for the color, just make sure that you go to Google for that. And then I showed you the paragraph. This is paragraph right there. Okay, I showed you how to do, or like a banner. I'll show you the banner. Banner is pretty easy. So after background body, okay, you want to do the banner next. So it's going to be equals. Make sure that color says equal or right there. Make sure it says equals. Okay, just like that. Banner, you want to have a banner. So image, image, okay, src, kind of like what I showed you earlier with the adding the image down here at the footer area. Image src equals, okay, it's going to be wherever it's located, so it's going to be in images, okay, and then it's going to be it's called header dot png, okay, and then you do this, okay, and then this. Make sure you add your this thing, and then you close it out like this. I think you do this. If it doesn't show up, then you don't need that. Sometimes I forget. I don't think you need that. But if you do, you may or may not need that in order to show up. So let's see. There. Okay. Right there. Okay, and then go to File, Save. If it doesn't show up, you might need that closing tag. Okay. So then we're gonna do this. Okay. Okay, it showed up. So it's showing up. So it's like to the left. So if you want it to be centered, you can do this. This is what I would do if you want it to be centered. Okay, we're gonna minimize this. Go back to here. And then you do this to get it centered. Okay, now that I have it over here, okay, I make sure it's not capitalized. Don't capitalize anything you're doing with coding. If you capitalize it, it's going to be all incorrect. It only reads it in lowercase. That's another tip right there to help you guys out to understand about HTML coding. Okay, save that, and then after I show you this, I'm going to end the tutorial right there. After this, once it shows up being centered. Okay, so it's centered now, and you can do that with the text if you want it to be centered. Do the same thing, add the center tag wherever you want. So in front of this, your paragraph tag. So in front of this, add center there, like right here. If you want this to be center, add the center tag here. Okay, and then so forth. Add the center tag here. Then when your paragraph ends, it ends right there. Close it out there. Or you can, or if you want to get all of it, you want all of your paragraphs to be centered, go to the last one, the official last paragraph. So you close out the center here. Okay. Okay. You close it out right here. Okay. File. Save. Okay. And then all your paragraphs will be centered. Because it goes they'll be centered if you want your paragraphs centered, depending on how you want. And then later on, I'll show you how to add the home links to your homepage, all that. I'll show you that later on. You can even center this if you want this centered like that or whatever. On mine, I have it like this to the left, and then it going on from there. And that's pretty much it on this. Background color. It was supposed to be red, huh? Oh, the background color. Yeah, it was supposed to be. What did I put? The background color. Make sure the back. Okay, background color. I think it's okay. File. Save. Background color was supposed to be black. Yeah, we wanted that. Make sure it's like that. Okay. I didn't pay attention to that. Some of the mistakes I made, I didn't pay attention. See, it's going to be black now. It was because I had a space there. And so the text is blue, black. So I'll go over this before I close out this video. I'm going to go over all the things. This is okay. This is what I went over so far. Okay, head, meta, all this. Okay, then there's your link, real shortcut icon, header F, images, wherever it's located. It's inside of images, fave icon, whatever format it is, .png, JPEG, or GIF. Mine's PNG, so I put it in .png. And then title, homepage. Okay, then that's the end of your head area. Then in the body, you would add, if you want a background, it'd be background color for black, red, blue, or you can do like background. If you want a background image, you would have to spell it out back. It would just be background, and then equals. Make sure it's all lowercase. Background then equals whatever the image's name is and it's located, just like here. Okay, wherever it's located. But we have background color for right now, so I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, and then centering your header image. Center the code image wherever it's located. It's image src for images. If you want images to show up, it's image src, just like this. Font. If you want to change the color from the default from black, you would do font color, okay, just like that. And then for your paragraphs, it's the P tag. You start it like that, and then you close it out with the like this, okay. And then okay, it shows you that, okay. And then to add like a line, if you want a line anywhere in your page or whatever, a little line like this. Did I show you? This line right here, if you want this little line that's down here, you could change the color of it. You would do I think you do color and then equals, just like, let's see, you would do like color equals, let's see, on this you would do like color equals like red, just like everything else that I showed you with the color here. If you want to change the color, make sure it's basic. And if it's a complex color, you might need different coding. You do that, and then that's pretty much it on this tutorial. The basics on this kind of went a little long, but I like to go into a lot of detail just so you can understand how to get started. And yeah, I kind of already did this already, but this is more in detailed order, and I want to go in more order, because later in the next tutorial, I'd like to show you how to make tables, how to code tables, and how to like a little bit of different stuff like tables, div tags, all that different stuff with coding. So to go more in detail, linking your to different pages, all that you have. So how to link to that a little bit. I kind of showed you how to link a little bit, like down in here, but how to make like order list, all that, how to get it centered, like you see on websites and stuff like that. So I'm going to show you that later on. Hope you find this tutorial helpful. I know it was pretty long, but I like to go in detail. I don't really like to do a short tutorial and then not go in detail. It's just not how I am. I like to take my time. Sometimes it'll be long, but that's just how I do my tutorials. Check out my website, pixelpocketmedia.com. I kind of showed you what it is a little bit. I'll go back into here, show you what my website is. My website is pixelpocketmedia.com, and this is what it looks like a little bit. You can click on the different links to go to the pages that I have. I have like forums, and I have a forum, and I don't really have much on there right now, but in the next year I'll be adding a lot of tons of content on here so that you can follow all of my tutorials better, get more information. I like to show you different ways a little bit, like picture images, like how you see on different websites where they just don't show you in video, they show you like in images, all that. I like to do more of that on my forums. Then you can ask me questions. If you want to add yourself to my forums, make sure that you tell me your username. So email me your forum username, or else you will never be able to get on. The reason why I do that is because I don't want spam on here. I don't want people posting porn crap, posting stupid, stupid soliciting crap, whatever you want to call it on here. I don't want all that. So I have to manually add you. All you do is you email me your username on my forums, and you can get on there, and so I can accept it, because it won't show up unless I accept it. Okay, and you can do, and then I have like a gallery for all wallpapers that I made. I make different wallpapers of different things, like different actors, movies, TV shows, and I'm gonna start making some Apple wallpapers a little bit. I made like one or two, like this right here. I'll make some more and stuff, and I'll post them on my gallery area. I also have 2 other YouTube channels. You can find all that on my website, and you can also find all the links to my different pages on my channel page of this channel. You can find different links to where I'm at on my website and on my channel page. And that's it. See you later. And that's it. Sorry if this video was too long. Like I said, I don't like to go too short my videos if it's not explaining in detail. And that's it. See you later. And that's it. See you later.